Across the UK, thousands of pensioners could be eligible for over £10,000 in extra financial support every year. Yet many have no idea that this money exists, or that they could be entitled to it. This substantial boost is available through two separate benefits provided by the Department for Work and Pensions Pension Credit and Attendance Allowance. Together, these benefits could offer a vital financial safety net for older people living on a low income, helping with day-to-day costs and improving overall quality of life. The first benefit, pension credit, is designed to support people who have reached state pension age and are struggling to meet their basic living expenses. Even if someone already receives the state pension, they may still qualify for pension credit. This benefit isn't just a small top-up, it can be worth up to £4,300 a year, depending on circumstances. And surprisingly, around 700,000 people who could claim this help are not currently doing so. That's hundreds of millions in unclaimed support, sitting untouched, simply because people may not realize they're eligible. Pension credit works by topping up weekly income to a guaranteed minimum level. For a single person, this minimum is £227, 10p per week, and for couples, it's £346, 60p per week. If someone's income falls below these thresholds, pension credit can bring it up to the guaranteed level. There's also a savings credit component available for those who've saved a modest amount for retirement, although not everyone qualifies for this part. It's not only about income either. Savings, property ownership, and other factors can influence eligibility, but they don't automatically disqualify someone. One of the most important features of pension credit is the extra help it unlocks. If a person receives pension credit, they may also become eligible for a council tax discount, housing benefit if they rent, or support for mortgage interest if they own their home. For those over 75, it can also mean a free TV license, which is often a hidden cost for pensioners. It doesn't stop there. Recipients may qualify for the winter fuel payment, cold weather payments, and help with NHS costs, including free dental care, glasses, and travel to hospital appointments. In essence, pension credit doesn't just provide money, it opens the door to a range of valuable support. Those interested in finding out if they qualify can use the government's pension credit calculator online. It takes only a few minutes to input details and receive an estimate. Applications can be made online, by phone, or by post, and can begin up to 4 months before reaching state pension age. It's a quick step that could lead to thousands of pounds in annual assistance. The second benefit that forms part of this £10,000 support opportunity is attendance allowance. This benefit is specifically for people over state pension age who have a disability or health condition that affects their ability to look after themselves. This could include mobility issues, chronic illness, mental health conditions, or even the effects of aging such as frailty or confusion. The key point is that the condition must make it more difficult for someone to carry out daily tasks or live independently. Attendance allowance is paid at 2 different rates, depending on how much help a person needs. The lower rate is £73, 90p per week, and the higher rate is £110, 40p per week. Over a year, this works out to between £3,842, 80p, and £5,740, 80p. That's money that can help cover additional care costs, medical supplies, or simply make life a little more comfortable. It's worth noting that this benefit is not means tested, which means a person's income or savings don't affect their eligibility. Whether someone owns their home, has savings, or receives a pension, they could still qualify based purely on their health needs. One of the most common misconceptions about attendance allowance is that someone must already have a carer in order to apply. But that's not the case. The benefit is awarded based on the level of help someone needs, not what they currently receive. For example, if a person struggles with bathing, getting dressed, managing medication, or staying safe during the day or night, they may qualify even if no one is currently helping them with those tasks. Attendance allowance can also make someone eligible for further support, such as additional pension credit, housing benefit, or council tax reduction. For those who fund their own care in a residential setting, attendance allowance can still be paid, helping with those ongoing costs. However, it generally isn't available to people living in local authority-funded care homes. Another important distinction is that attendance allowance doesn't affect other benefits in a negative way. In fact, it may increase the amount someone can claim. Since it's a non-means tested, tax-free benefit, it doesn't reduce payments from elsewhere. This means people can receive attendance allowance in addition to their state pension, and it won't interfere with other income sources. To apply, people can download a form from the government website or request one by post. The form includes sections where applicants need to describe how their condition affects their daily life. While it may take time to complete, providing full details is key to getting the right support. Many charities and support groups offer guidance with filling out the form, so no one needs to feel overwhelmed by the process. Despite the clear value of attendance allowance, over 1 million pensioners are believed to be eligible and not claiming. Often, this is because people are unsure if their condition qualifies, or they believe the process will be difficult. But for many, this benefit can mean the difference between struggling and managing. It can help fund care at home, support mobility needs, or simply make everyday life a bit easier. Combined, pension credit and attendance allowance could add up to more than £10,000 a year in support. That's more than just financial help, it's security, independence, and dignity in later life. Especially during times of rising costs, this kind of support is crucial. Yet too many people are missing out due to a lack of information or misunderstanding around the rules. Family members, carers, friends, and neighbors can also play a part. Encouraging someone to check what they're entitled to can be life-changing. Many people don't realize how easy it is to begin the process. In fact, starting with a simple eligibility check online can be the first step toward accessing thousands of pounds in unclaimed support. Charities like Age UK, Citizens Advice, and local councils can also offer assistance with applications. These organizations help guide people through the process, answer questions, and make sure all paperwork is completed properly. They often provide this help for free, so there's no cost involved in getting support. The government continues to encourage pensioners to come forward, especially those who are most vulnerable. With the number of people reaching retirement age growing every year, ensuring that everyone receives their entitled benefits has never been more important. Campaigns are ongoing to raise awareness, but word of mouth remains one of the most effective ways to spread information. Ultimately, these benefits are not handouts, they are entitlements earned through years of work and contribution. For many, retirement brings new challenges, but financial hardship shouldn't be one of them. With over 1 million people missing out on valuable support, the message is clear: if you're over state pension age, or know someone who is, it's worth checking. The financial help is real, it's significant, and it could be the key to a more comfortable, confident retirement.